Have you ever been thinking of leaving your 9-to-5 job to starting your own business? I get it. Taking the first steps can be both thrilling and also daunting. I'll be sharing initial crucial baby steps which helped me to build my own six-figure businesses. And I want to share them with you if you are thinking of leaving your 9-to-5 job. So let's jump right into it. Step number 1. What do you really want? You need to ask yourself, what do I want? Do you really want to start your own business, or do you just want to change your job? Maybe you are just fed up in your job with your managers and with people you are working with, but you love what you are doing, so you just want to change your job. Or are you fed up and you feel like company is making more and more money, but you are moving very slowly, and you know inside of you that you were born for something more? It seems like you want to start your own business. I was working as an employee, as a chef in the restaurant, and after as a manager. And when I was there, I was like, I'm doing all this effort in here, and I'm as a manager, I was running everything, making the rota, dealing with everything, dealing with orders, but my salary was around £19,000 a year. When I got the paycheck, I was like, that's it? For all this effort, all this 55 hours a week of being there, that's it? I was fed up, and I know inside of me I have something more. I knew I want to build a business, but I didn't know how. The first thing you need to ask yourself, do you have already some business idea in mind? What would you like to pursue? And if not, don't worry. I shot the video just last week where you can check this business idea. Step number 2, financial plan. Business can be risky, and that's true. Believe me, I have started my own business and I have lost a lot of money, and it was difficult, and it was more difficult, and after it was even more difficult. And it's up to you. Every person is different. Maybe you need some kind of a safety net, and if the business is not going the direction you want it, so you have some pot saved somewhere where you can take from. Let's say you need £2,000 a month for your expenses every month. You are starting this business, which you have saved a little bit of money to start it, or you don't need much capital, or maybe you are doing it with someone, or you raise finance to do this business. But every month you need this £2,000. Your business is not making £2,000 a month yet for you. So maybe you have created the pot for a full year to be on the safe side. If you need to feel safe, so probably this is something what you need to do. I don't need to feel safe. What I need to have a plan, I need to take action and execute it. So I didn't have any financial plans. I didn't plan like, if something doesn't go, I'll have some money on the side which I can take it from. No, if I'm in the business and I'm working on it and I want to grow it, I'm 100% focused on these tasks. And if something goes wrong, I'll figure it out on my way. And that's exactly what I've done and what I always do. Because I don't want to think about things which can go wrong. I'm just thinking about things which go right. And if something goes wrong, I'll deal with that. And I'm an action taker, and I can deal with problems when they come my way. And longer I'm in that game of business, I anticipate what can happen. I'm not reacting, because when you are reacting, you are stressing. And when you are under stress, you are not performing the best. I learned over the past 13 years in business that I need to anticipate what can happen and how I would deal with that. But didn't mean that I had the financial plan ahead. I didn't have a great financial education when I was a kid. And I had to learn it the hard way, trial and error. I had a lot of books where I read, but the real world is the real world. But it's up to you. If you are a person who needs safety, probably you need to create some kind of a pot to start with. If you are feeling like, I'll go for it, I don't care, go for it. It's totally up to you. Every person is different. Step number 3, your business plan. It's time to define your business. What is it you'll be doing? Who is your ideal client? You need to be very clear who you are targeting, because if you are not clear, it's not gonna go really well for you. Believe me, I have failed in the past. What is your product? What is your pricing? What is your marketing? How are you getting people to you? You need to have a clear idea of that in your business plan. And you know what? A lot of people are like, I need to have this business plan, 30 pages, and I usually write it down, and they are overwhelmed with that. And at the end of the day, they do nothing. No, you don't have to have a 30 pages business plan. Depends what you do. I mean, if you are building hotels, probably yes, you do, because you will need to raise finance from investors. But if you are starting your business on your own, service, products or something, You just need to know. You just take one paper, A5, A4, and just write down those answers. And I'll help you with that, because in my upcoming videos, I'll go with you step by step what you need to do. So all those things are in a business plan, but it can be simple. But as I mentioned again, we'll go deeper in all of those topics in the upcoming videos. Step number 4. What skills do you need? Do you have all necessary skills at the moment to deal with your business? Are there any skills you need to learn, you need to develop? If yes, where will you go and learn them? Do you need to pay for them? Are they free to access? Is it gonna take too much time? Is it online? Is it in person? Are you going somewhere? Are you meeting someone? Are you needing a coach? I'm a coach, by the way. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm coach. I don't know what I should say, because I'm coach, but I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. It's just a wee joke. Anyway, what do you need? Who do you need? It needs to be very clear from the day one. Step number 5, you can test your business idea. You don't need to quit your 9-to-5 job, and I'm not recommending anybody to do it in that matter. When I have clients and they are starting, I'm telling them, you stay in your 9-to-5 job and we'll build the business on the side. So you invest 2, 3, 4 hours a week to be working on your business. But the thing is, if you are systematic with that, if you know exactly what to focus every week, you'll be progressing, and in the next 3-6 months, you are out of your 9-to-5 job, because this business is making you more money than your 9-to-5 job. But you can test it, so you don't need to quit right away, as I did. I had a phone call from owner of the restaurant. Vincent, can you come to work right now in 1 hour? I need you here because somebody didn't come. I'm like, no, I can't. I have a day off today. He's like, yeah, but you are a manager. You need to come with those situations when it happens. And I said, manager means that I need to, not have a free time and time for my family. And in that moment, I was like 1.5 hour drive, having a family trip. And she's like, yeah, but you need to come. I'm like, no, I'm not coming. So she was very angry that I said no. And after, I think she texted me like, okay, so don't forget about the raise what we were talking about. And when she said that, I'm like, okay, no problem. So I replied back, I'm not coming any longer. And the next day I didn't come to work, and that's it. That was me, and I never went back to work. Yes, I lost £2,000 a month, and yes, I didn't know how to make this £2,000 a month in the business yet. But guess what? I figured it out. You don't need to be like me, quit and just go for it. You can, because I work better under pressure. Let's be honest. If I know I have a skin in the game, I'll perform. Some people, they don't like it, or they think they don't like it. But if this situation happens, you will see what your mind is capable of doing, what your mind see, what new opportunities are there. Because if you have that safety net of this money, what we discussed, the financial plan, or you are at work, you are kind of playing small, because you are like, it's okay. I can take this week, this week I don't need to work on my business on the side, because I still have a work and I have still a job. Yeah, if you're thinking like that, it's gonna be sometimes very slow, but it's up to you. Everybody is different. I'm just sharing my story. Quitting your 9-to-5 job seems impossible, especially if you don't have a clear idea what you'll be doing, if you don't have the business plan, maybe you don't have the finances to start your own business. And I get it. I was in the same shoes. I already told you. If you would want someone to help you with that and maybe give you some tips how you can do it in your position, because everybody is different. It's simple. Book a 30-minute free strategy call and we'll talk about it. In those 30 minutes, we'll give you some tips and guide you how you can start your own business even when it seems impossible. Thank you very much for watching and have an amazing day.